Hello everyone and Merry Christmas. We are going on a bit of an exploration today. We are down in Woodyanga on the Coromandel Peninsula and yeah, we're just going to do a bit of an explore to some places we haven't been before. So stick around and tag along. Okay, so we're catching the ferry from Woodyanga to Cook's Beach. Well, ferry landing, it's not really Cook's Beach, but it's just across the other side there. It's only like about a 5-minute ferry ride, and the ferry's down the bottom. So yeah, let's get going.
Don't pay the ferryman until he gets you to the other side.
Okay, so it's a quick ride across from Woodyanga. It was $7.50 each adult return, and you get given 2 tokens for the return leg. I think this is an old wharf where they used to load up all the flax and maybe even some of the old masts, the kauri tree masts that they used to make in the area. But yeah, we're going to go on a little adventure up that hill over there. So yeah, stick around, it's going to be fun. Okay, so the ferry only takes like 5 minutes to get across the estuary to this side, but if you were to drive from Woodyanga to Cook's Beach, it'll take like 40 minutes, probably from Woodyanga. So, I mean, it's more convenient to catch the ferry, but you don't have your car, or I think you can take bikes or scooters or things on the ferry if you want to get around, but yeah, we're just going to walk around and sort of enjoy a day's exercise and try and figure out some of these sites. And there's a couple of bays and some walking tracks up here, so yeah, cool. So stick around. We're going to do this little scenic walk down here first. So just along here, came here a few years ago. I didn't really know anything about it. It's actually quite cool. So here's the walk we're going to go on up the top of the hill here. It's quite cool. Some cool views at the top, so it's worth a short walk. And we just head off down this trail here and up to the top of the hill. It's a little sketchy at the top from memory, so unless they've built some sort of barriers, if you've got children with you, it might not be a good idea, because the drop off the edge up the very top was really quite far, and you'd probably die if you fell off the edge. So if you've got children, just make sure they're around you at all times. But it's worth it in the end. It's such a cool view. So yeah, some more stairs to climb up. It just slowly gets higher and higher as we go, and the views start getting better and better of the Woodyanga and the estuary as you get higher up. It's quite cool. Here's the path. Someone's house there. They've got some amazing views from here. So you can see now there's Woodyanga over there. So we're starting to get higher and higher up the hill. Cool little tracks running through the bush. As you can see, there's quite steep drop-offs each side of the path. So, like I said, if you've got any kids or anyone with you, just make sure you keep an eye on them, because if they fall off here, it's yeah, it's a long way down. So the road sort of forks here, and there's some signs here about the Pā site, the Maori Pā site. So we're just going to go up to the rock walk up to this way, up to the other Pā site. We might come back and go down here. That goes down to the beach where they used to bring all the logs down. They used to mill all the kauri trees here because they were very long and straight. They used to use them for masts. They used to send them all over the world back in the 1800s. So we'll go down there after this. It's a cool little opening here as you walk through up this hill. So this goes up to the Pā site on the top of the hill. It's not a bad walk. It's a little steep, but good exercise. Keeps weaving up around. See the view starting to get a bit better from up here. Back into the bush again. Lots of big rocks up here. Might even be some little caves and stuff. Go off the track a little bit. These quite cool old rocks. There's some holes here where I think a kingfisher maybe tried to make its nest. Really quite cool. Oh, let's keep going. Back on the path. Cut out the bushwhacking for now. There's lots of big rocks up here. These have got a nice pipe in them. I don't know what that's for. But here we go, nice big stair climb here coming up. So this used to be a par site, Maori par site, and a par is like a village. You know, they used to live up here with all their whānau and family. So this is getting near the top now. You can see down into the bay down here. This is what I was saying about if you've got kids with you, be very careful, because that is pretty much straight down and it's a long way down. So yeah, seriously, if you've got kids with you, you really need to make sure you've got your eye on them. Alright, let's keep going. A bit more climb to do. Little bridge here. I don't remember this. I don't remember this being here last time. These are cool little flax bushes in the trees. They're called stag's heads. Again, you can see the boats down there, but it's a long way down. Quite cool. These stairs are just cut into the rock. Here, going up. We're getting near the top. And the view is worth it. Like I said, have a look at that. Pretty amazing. A little Woodyanga there. It's pretty cool. And if you go a little further up, you get the whole of the bay going off into the distance. The wharf down there, that's where we caught the ferry. There's the boat ramp, and there's the bay all the way out. Amazing views. Actually, amazing view for a house. The Maori had a pretty nice spot for a house. Now you can see down there like a rock formation that's been made. That was made way back in the early 1900s, and that's where they floated the kauri logs. Through the gap you can see in the middle there's a gap. So they brought the logs down, floated them down the river from upstream where they'd milled them, and then brought them down here and then floated them in there and stored them in there so they wouldn't wash away. And until they could get them on shipping and on the boats and get them overseas. So that would have been quite a mission, making all that, making that little sort of mini marina sort of dam type thing to keep the logs all contained so they wouldn't wash away. So yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of history down here in Woodyanga with the early settlers. We'll just continue along the path a little bit further. Oh. Along here. Yep. We get a little bit further down. quite cool. It's like a big, we're right up in high of this big sort of peninsula that sort of goes down the edge. Bit of a track down here, down the stairs. Being careful again not to topple off the edge to my death. Oh, and look, now there's a sign that says end of form track. So, do you go any further or do you actually stop? That is the question. Someone's put a rock up here. Pretty cool. So there's a view of the marina over there, and then you look right up the estuary, right back up the estuary up towards Corro Glen sort of way. All the boats moored up. Probably more boats here at this time of year than there is normally because of the holidays, but wow, amazing views. So really worth the walk. It's not a very hard walk, but very beautiful though. So if you're in the area, definitely consider the short walk up here, and yeah, no, well worth it. So here we are walking down the path to Flaxmill Bay, which is further inland again from where we were, and Flaxmill Bay is where they had the flax mill, funnily enough, where they used to I think they used to turn flax into like a fabric or something like that. But yeah, so this looks quite nice. So here we are, Flaxmill Bay. Look at that. Beautiful beach. Be great for swimming. It's really, it's quite deep, just off the edge, so really calm, beautiful. Quite warm today too, so definitely worth having a swim. Sort of regret bringing my swimming gear actually. It would have been nice to have a swim, but we sort of rushed out and didn't think about it. But yeah, if you're in the Coromandel, catch the ferry over, come for a swim here. It's amazing. Okay, we found another walk track, so we're going to take this one that goes apparently back to the ferry landing, and it's just up from Flaxmill Bay on the side of the road. So yeah, apparently this is what it does: summit, lookouts, and back to the ferry landing. So yeah, we're going to head along this one, see where it takes us. Another cool bushwalk with birds and everything else. Really peaceful. It's beautiful. And it's nice and cool in the bush too. It's kind of hot out in the sun. So yeah, let's see where this takes us. So the path's not too steep so far. Pretty sort of average sort of gradient for a path going uphill. So yeah, it's alright. Nice and cool. So yeah, definitely worth the walk. So just when you thought it was going tough, this appears almost straight up. So onwards and upwards. Well, the view, the walk's worth it. Look at that. Amazing. So we made it to the top, and this is looking back over to Woodyanga. So some pretty amazing views. I'm sure there'll be more on the way back down. So yeah, let's start the walk back down and see if we can see some more sights like this. Pretty amazing. So that's where we were before there, when we walked up and looked over the other side of town. Ferry comes across there, and there we have a bit of, even a higher up view, looking out up the estuary. Pretty amazing up here. I've never been up here before. Wow. Very beautiful. So now we're on the descent back down to the bottom. So this, people just passed us coming up and they were blowing pretty hard. So I'd imagine this is going to be pretty steep. But yeah, cool. Let's get going. Just want to apologise to the guy that was walking up the trail, and I said to him, actually it gets steeper higher up, and he's like, oh no. His girlfriend didn't sound like she was too pleased about it. But then I walked past where they just walked, and it's actually steeper there. It's actually way worse where they've just come from, which is what we're going through right now. It's actually way steeper than it is. Actually up there it's got a path and track and stairs. This is just bordering on bushwhacking down here. So yeah, sorry bro. It'd probably be better than you think anyway. Right, I need my hands back so I can walk. This is sketchy as. Birds are all around. It's quite amazing really. Definitely worth checking out. Oh, I think we've come to the bottom now. This is where we walked up before. I think it looks like it's flattening out. This little walkway here. I was actually right up there, and I was pointing down at the dam that's been made across. This is the bay on the other side where the dam is. So if we walk along here, it's kind of windy. I hope the sound's alright. I'm trying a new little gadget, see if it works. And there you can just see it out in the water. You can see the little dam that I was filming from when we're up there. So that's where we went first. That's where the Maori pa was and the post holes. And we've gone right around. We've walked around the road, went down to Flaxmill Bay, and then we've come back up and over the hill. It's quite a cool walk. Gets a little steep on the way back down coming this way. It's a bit rugged, heaps of tree roots and stuff, but no, it's pretty cool though. Definitely worth doing. Off we go, and we're being sung to by tui on our way out. Beautiful. Here we go. Track goes up here, no stairs. A little bit rugged. Looks like someone slipped and fallen on their ass. There. Definitely, it's weird. On the other side going up, there was stairs and everything. The path was mint as. But really here is not really a path, and I'm not even sure if I'm going the right way. That's how bad it is, and I'm not really sure. I'm guessing we go this way. Totally guessing. Totally guessing. Don't know. Is there any more of those signs anywhere?
I can see a house there or something like a barn.
Oh dude, that's someone's house. Okay, well, we're completely lost.
Go the other way, the right one.
Where? What right one? What track? There's no track.
Oh wait, the arrow's pointing.
Okay, so we're completely lost. Lost in the bush.
I can see
Where?
that arrow.
Yeah.
Orange arrow pointing that way, but there's nothing there.
So, yeah, completely lost. This is good. Well, I can't see what.
This is the house that in front of the nice.
Yeah, no, but
Can we just get out from there?
well, it's actually someone's backyard. This is great video.
Maybe
Lost
we'll
in the
just go up
bush.
there. Let's go to the right.
Looks like someone's walked up here.
Yeah.
I think there's been lots of people walking up here, completely lost, like us. I mean, this is it's pretty rugged. Oh man, this is vertical up here. Oh no, might be a little track around here. This is madness. Oh, nah. Why don't they mark it better? Oh, this is getting ridiculous now. Hey?
Find the path.
Well, I'm at the top, but doesn't seem to be a path. I don't know where I'm going. Anyway, we'll come back when we're found. Hopefully it's today, not in a couple of weeks after search and rescue have been sent out. Let's see how we go.
A few moments later.
Okay, so after hours of wandering aimlessly in the jungle, I think we may have found the trail that will lead us out to safety, away from the savage beasts. This looks a bit better. This actually looks like sort of a trail, kind of, but back there isn't a trail. It's pretty rugged. Oh yeah, this is starting to look a little. You're right. Gotta make sure I don't lose her. I'll have to call in a search and rescue. So yeah, there you go. There's something to watch for when you come. If you do this walk and you come down that way, good luck finding the trail. Oh look, and there's some. Oh, you can go down onto the beach. Actually, we might have taken the wrong turn back there. Oh, I don't know. But this is a track that goes down to the beach, and then this track goes out this way. Obviously, this is the way out. All right, I won't bore you any longer. Well, I'm glad we found our way out of there, because I'm getting thirsty now. And I think we might have to stop at the Real Fruit ice cream shop on the way back, because I'm thirsty, I'm tired, and we really weren't prepared for that little expedition there. But we're back out on the track now. This is the track we walked up before when we went up to the top. So maybe if someone from Doc's watching, they could tune up that path a little bit, maybe perhaps put some signs this way, that way. But all in all, good trip. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you if you're ever down this way, come out and have a look. It's really worth it. It's a great little walk. It's great for your fitness and everyday well-being. So yeah, thanks again. Please like the video and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you very much. Catch you later.